Welcome to our channel. In today's captivating episode, we delve into the fascinating world of coin collecting and the extraordinary story of the 2010 5-cent Jefferson nickel, a coin that has captured the attention of numismatists and collectors alike, worth an astonishing $140 million, which is a testament to how certain errors and mint mark discrepancies can dramatically inflate the value of a coin far beyond its face value. At first glance, the 2010 Jefferson nickel might seem like just another nickel in circulation, but hidden within a seemingly ordinary coin lies a plethora of fascinating details that can turn the tides on its true worth. The U.S. Mint produced these nickels in 2010 as part of their ongoing series commemorating Thomas Jefferson, and most of them were struck without any noteworthy incidents, meaning they were circulated widely and are still readily available today in pocket change and coin rolls. However, a small number of these nickels were struck with significant mistakes, which is where the intrigue truly begins. Minting errors are particularly fascinating to collectors, as they often arise from the complicated and mechanical process that takes place during the coin minting phase. It entails strikes, tension, alignment, and various other aspects that must come together perfectly to yield an impeccable product. Yet, sometimes in the hustle and bustle of mass production, things can go awry, leading to unique variations that collectors covet. In the case of the 2010 Jefferson nickel, there are a few key errors that distinguish it from its standard counterparts. One of the most notable errors found on some of these coins is the missing mint mark error, which occurs when the Denver Mint, responsible for producing the D mint mark, either fails to properly imprint the mark on the coin or entirely omits it during the minting process. This is particularly rare and highly sought after by collectors because it indicates that this particular nickel is quite different from the thousands of others that were produced correctly, making it a true anomaly in the realm of modern coinage. In fact, coins without the mint mark are an incredibly rare find, with only a handful known to exist, and their scarcity adds to their desirability, which is one of the key factors driving their inflated market value. Another striking error that has been associated with the 2010 Jefferson nickel is the die crack error. In some instances, coins may leave the mint displaying a noticeable crack in the die that pressed the design onto the coin. This die crack can create unique and unusual patterns on the coin's surface that may not be found on standard nickels. Such abnormalities are treasures among collectors, as they introduce an unexpected aspect of history and craftsmanship that is unique to that particular piece. These die cracks result from wear and tear over time as the die is used to strike coins, and when one surfaces on a coin such as the 2010 Jefferson nickel, it can send excitement through the numismatic community. Another intriguing aspect of these coins is the possibility of the double die error, which occurs when a coin is struck more than once, resulting in a blurred or duplicated design. This error can lead to certain inscriptions appearing thicker or offset, which catches the eye of collectors and can substantially increase the coin's value. Finding a double die error coin in circulation is remarkably rare, especially in a batch as recent as the 2010 nickels, which typically do not carry the same historical narrative and attraction as older coins. Such a discovery could mean a significant windfall for a fortunate collector, catapulting their coin collection to new heights of value and prestige. Another angle to consider when discussing the potential worth of Jefferson nickels is the overall historical significance of the coin itself. Jefferson nickels have a rich legacy, commemorating the third President of the United States, Thomas Jefferson, whose ideals and contributions to the country laid the groundwork for its development and future. Collectors are always drawn to coins that tell a story, and every Jefferson nickel made carries a piece of history, which is part of the allure. Additionally, the broader discussion around the state of the coin market shows that modern coins, especially those with errors, are increasingly becoming a focal point of investment. Individuals are recognizing the potential for certain coins, like the 2010 Jefferson nickel, to appreciate in value, and as demand for coins with minting errors surges, the prices climb higher. With such rarity and historical significance, as well as the potential for significant financial return in the future, investing in coin-related assets is becoming an intriguing and viable option for many people. Collecting has evolved past just a hobby, it becomes an investment strategy that can yield substantial returns while simultaneously possessing an aesthetic value as part of any curated collection. While the general public may tend to overlook nickels as commonplace currency, seasoned collectors understand that hidden gems can be sitting in plain sight, waiting to be discovered. In conclusion, the story of the 2010 D5-cent Jefferson nickel encapsulates the broader themes of rarity, historical significance, and the intricacies of minting errors that characterize the fascinating world of numismatics. Such a coin, worth an incredible $140 million, serves as a testament to how anomalies and errors can transform simple pocket change into treasures of immense value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or new to the hobby, the lesson remains clear: always take the time to examine your change, as the next astonishing find may just be waiting in your pocket or jar. The captivating realm of coin collecting is vast and full of surprises, inviting enthusiasts to dig deeper, learn more, and potentially uncover a hidden fortune. Remember, every coin tells a story, and sometimes, those stories are more valuable than we can ever imagine. Thank you for joining us today as we explored the unique and thrilling journey of the 2010 D. Jefferson nickel. We encourage you to continue your exploration of the fascinating world of coins and the countless tales they hold. Next, 1977 D5-cent Jefferson nickels, where today we're about to embark on an intriguing journey into the world of coin collecting, focusing specifically on a remarkable piece of American numismatic history, the 1977 D. Jefferson nickel, a coin that might be tucked away in your pocket or hidden in a jar, valued at around $190 million, far surpassing its face value of just 5 cents. You might be thinking, how could such a common coin be so incredibly valuable? The answer lies in the myriad of production errors, minting mistakes, and anomaly factors that have combined to create a unique market for these rare nickels. The 1977 D. Jefferson nickel features the classic profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side and the iconic representation of Monticello on the reverse, but it is the variations and irregularities that elevate its status to that of an extraordinary collectible. Minted at the Denver Mint, these nickels were intended for mass distribution throughout the United States. However, during the minting process, a tiny fraction of them exhibited significant errors that have become highly prized among serious coin collectors. One of the most notable errors associated with this coin and the reason for its extreme value is the famous 1977 D nickel with a missing mint mark. The D mint mark, which typically denotes that a coin was produced in Denver, is vital for collectors and serves as an authenticity marker. Its absence creates a historical anomaly. When coins that were supposed to bear mint marks do not have one, they spark interest and excitement, as this indicates a manufacturing quirk within the minting process. It leads to an investigation into the circumstances surrounding its production, and the resulting rarity makes it a coveted item in the world of numismatics. Collectors are often captivated by coins that have strayed from the norm, and the 1977 D nickel is a shining example of this allure. The prospect of discovering a nickel that deviates so widely from its expected characteristics opens up an exhilarating realm of possibility for both seasoned and amateur collectors who may be scouring change for hidden treasure. Beyond the missing mint marks, other potential errors, such as double dies or off-center strikes, amplify the value of the 1977 D nickel. When the dies used to strike the coins misalign, the result can be a coin with distorted features. Such irregularities can lead to the creation of coins that are so unique in their design and characteristics that they become highly sought after. The rarity of these errors enhances their desirability and often their market price, as collectors are willing to pay top dollar for just the right specimen. Coins that display prominent errors are not only fascinating but also represent the intersection of artistry and mechanical failure. They are a testament to the human element that exists even within the precision of a U.S. mint operation. Another factor that plays into the valuation of the 1977 D nickel is its overall condition, which numismatists refer to as grade. A coin's grade is determined by its appearance, including factors such as luster, surface imperfections, and overall wear. Coins that have survived with minimal signs of usage typically fetch a much higher price than those that show signs of circulation. For example, a 1977 D. Jefferson nickel maintaining its original sheen and lacking any visible scratches, blemishes, or environmental damage might command a price that's staggering when compared to its initial value. The significance of this criteria cannot be overstated, as collectors seek out coins that not only bear interesting historical characteristics but also represent the pinnacle of preservation in their respective series. As they navigate their collections, serious enthusiasts often employ stringent criteria to assess their coins and make informed decisions on purchases, sales, and trades, projecting a keen awareness of the market dynamics at play. The excitement surrounding the 1977 D nickel is also fueled by a shared community of passionate coin collectors who regularly communicate and collaborate, sharing knowledge and insights about various coins and their histories. Online forums, social media groups, and local coin clubs all foster an environment where new collectors can learn from veterans and uncover the intricacies of the hobby. The humble 1977 D nickel stands out among coin collectors who might otherwise overlook its unassuming appearance. Within those circles, the recognition of a coin's rarity, coupled with the possibility of finding one, creates an electric atmosphere of discovery. As collectors share their findings, the stories behind these coins become an integral part of the narrative, highlighting the importance of every tiny detail in understanding what sets a valuable coin apart from a common one. Additionally, the historical significance of the Jefferson Nickels series plays a substantial role in the desirability of the 1977 D version. First issued in 1938, the Jefferson nickel was minted to honor the third President of the United States, and its design has undergone relatively few changes over the decades. This long-standing tradition imbues each nickel with a sense of historical continuity, making them not only collectible pieces but also artifacts of American heritage. The 1977 D nickel is a part of this continuum, bridging periods of economic change and cultural shifts within American history. The demand for such coins is sustained, in part, by the connection they represent to significant moments in the past, allowing collectors to appreciate not just the monetary worth but the rich legacy these nickels embody. In recent years, the rise of the internet and online marketplaces has transformed how collectors search for rare coins, including the much-discussed 1977 D platforms where collectors can discuss, buy, and sell coins create a global community that was previously difficult to access. Anyone with an interest in numismatics can connect with like-minded individuals, share insights, and trade items within an expansive network. This increased visibility creates competition among buyers, which can drive prices higher as more individuals become aware of the rare potential of certain coins. In the case of the 1977 D Jefferson nickel, the spike in public interest has led to a wider recognition of its unique characteristics and the opportunity that it presents. This phenomenon is part of a larger trend, where knowledge spread through online resources and social media can lead to momentous changes in the valuation of rare coins, injecting vibrancy into the field of coin collecting. As we explore the multifaceted nature of the 1977 D nickel's worth, it's essential to recognize that the phenomenon of value is not only dictated by rarity and condition but is also influenced by the emotional connections that collectors forge with the items they acquire. The stories and personal connections that individuals develop with their coins significantly enhance their perceived value, as a momentous find can evoke nostalgic memories, linked to family history, or symbolize a triumph in the hunt for collectibles. The joy of discovering a 1977 D nickel, especially if it happens to be an example with noticeable errors or pristine condition, can inspire a sense of achievement and thrill that transcends its monetary value. Collectors often proclaim the sheer joy that comes from locating a hidden rarity among regular change or while going through family heirlooms, and these sentiments serve to enhance the perceived significance of the coin. Nevertheless, as exhilarating as discovering valuable coins, including the 1977 D nickel, can be, it is essential for any collector to educate themselves on coins' historical and practical aspects. Knowledge is a collector's greatest asset, allowing them to distinguish between authentic treasures and deceptive counterfeits that unfortunately do exist in the market. As awareness grows, counterfeiters may also adapt to create replicas that aim to mislead buyers who may not know the specifics of what makes the 1977 D Jefferson nickel valuable. Collectors must stay vigilant, recognizing that an informed approach is vital in navigating the sometimes murky waters of collectible investment. Furthermore, examining various resources to learn about authentication, grading techniques, and valuation processes can prepare collectors for potential encounters with deception while empowering them to make sound investments. As we expand our vision of the fascinating world of the 1977 D Jefferson nickel, it's important to acknowledge the role that professional grading services, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, play in establishing a coin's value in the marketplace. These services assess the condition of coins and assign a grading score that reflects their overall quality based on established criteria. When a 1977 D nickel is submitted to one of these grading services, it is meticulously evaluated and encapsulated in a protective case that also displays its assigned grade for potential buyers. Having the endorsement and authentication of a professional grading institution significantly elevates the allure of the coin, signaling to collectors that they are investing in a reputable and legitimate asset. As the marketplace continues to evolve, collectors are learning to navigate these changes, driving demand for assistance and creating a symbiotic relationship with grading services, one that enhances both the collector's experience and the overall dynamic of buying and selling rare coins. The expansive potential of the 1977 D. Jefferson Nickels shows just how closely intertwined a single coin can be with broader themes in history, culture, and economics, enhancing its captivating persona well beyond its original denomination. The value attributed to these nickels Sare. Next 2015 P5 Jefferson. Today, we're diving deep into the captivating world of numismatics, where a seemingly simple coin, the 2015 P5 Jefferson nickel, has created quite a stir within the collecting community and beyond due to its unique collection of errors and flaws that have catapulted its value to an astonishing $180 million, far eclipsing its face value of just 5 cents. The story behind this little piece of currency is not just about the coin itself but also about the rich history, the intricate processes of minting, and the incredible opportunities that come into play when the ordinary becomes extraordinary. When you think of nickels, especially the Jefferson nickel that has adorned American pocket change since 1938, its familiar visage comes to mind. On one side, we have the proud depiction of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, and on the flip side, we see Monticello, his beloved home in Virginia. However, the 2015 P nickel broke away from the traditional narrative due to a series of minting imperfections that have made it a beacon for collectors, investors, and anyone with a penchant for the quirks of coinage. The production of the 2015 P Jefferson nickel was somewhat routine, or at least it was supposed to be. The United States Mint, which produces millions upon millions of coins every year, employs a meticulous minting process to ensure each coin is crafted with precision and accuracy, ensuring that the designs are flawlessly executed and that every coin meets the high standards set forth by the organization. However, despite their best efforts, the minting process isn't infallible, and in 2015, an unusual convergence of circumstances led to several noted errors on the 5-cent Jefferson nickel, notably some that have turned it into a collector's dream. Errors can happen for a number of reasons, sometimes linked to overworked machinery, human error, or even foreign debris making its way into the production process, any one of which can lead to a misalignment of dies, a feature that produces a coin that may differ from the intended design. In the case of the 2015 P nickel, one of the most widely debated features is the missing steps error, where one can observe a lack of detail on the steps of Monticello that normally would appear crisp and clear. Instead, these steps appear either incomplete or entirely absent. Such notable minting errors have historically intrigued collectors, sparking interest that elevates the mere status of these nickels beyond that of mundane change, connecting them to a broader narrative of error coins becoming significant in the numismatic community. The unique processes behind the errors of this nickel touch upon another fascinating aspect: mint mark variations. Typically, the Jefferson nickel features a P mint mark indicating production at the Philadelphia Mint, a minting facility that has been operating since 1792. However, due to some slips in the production process during 2015, there were instances where coins either lacked a mark entirely or bore incorrect mint marks, like D for Denver or S for San Francisco. These variations add an intriguing layer of complexity to the story of the 2015 P nickel, making them sought after by those who wish to assemble comprehensive collections or hope to unlock future value potential tied to rarity. These mint mark errors are considered particularly collectible, as fewer of them exist in circulation and their provenance becomes a key selling point among enthusiasts. The lore surrounding both the missing steps and the mint mark errors transforms these nickels into more than just currency. They become sought-after collectibles that reflect the idiosyncrasies of the minting process and a rich history that attracts aficionados from all walks of life. Each coin tells a story, not just about its design or intended use, but about the hands that produced it, the circumstances in which it was minted, and the collectors who prioritize them in their searches for unique specimens. Indeed, as the popularity of error coins has been revitalized through online platforms and social media, the market for unusual varieties like the 2015 P. Jefferson Nickel has flourished. Many modern collectors are now turning their attention toward discovering hidden treasures within their everyday changes, captivated by tales of individuals who have struck gold, or, in this case, silver, by finding current coins that could be worth thousands or even millions of dollars. Each new potential discovery sends a ripple of excitement through the collector community, as news spreads like wildfire across social media and online auction sites, inspiring fervent searches through pocket change and coin jars with the hope that a valuable variant could be lurking in plain sight. The story of this nickel shines a spotlight on a robust collecting culture that thrives on rarity and the thrill of the chase, and the popularity of the 2015 P. Nickel illustrates how even routine coins can gain value as whispers of their worth circulate. Collectors are not merely driven by the prospect of finding valuable coins, but they are also drawn in by the intricate narratives those coins represent. Owning a misprinted 2015 P. Nickel means possessing a tangible piece of American history, a story woven with threads of human error, craftsmanship, and serendipity. It illustrates the dynamic relationship between the collectibles market and the public's interest in such curiosities, showing how rapidly the perceived value of everyday items can shift in the eyes of society, especially when they contain elements that distinguish them from the vast sea of monotonous currency. This landscape has led to a significant versus a standardized market for such coins. Valuations can soar drastically depending on condition, rarity, grading, and desirability among collectors, factors that play crucial roles in the ever-changing tide of the numismatic community's interest in these coins. Collectors, investors, and novices alike can be bewildered by the wide range of potential prices associated with specific varieties of coins. Every grading change can equate to enormous financial implications, transforming a penny into a gold mine if the right conditions align. Professional grading services assess each coin's quality, determining grades that tell a story of preservation and condition ranging from good to uncirculated and beyond, providing an official snapshot of a coin's state. Each grade yields its unique significance and implications. Error coins, especially those like the 2015 P. Nickel, typically tend to hold higher value when featured in mint condition. The encapsulation provided by these grading services ensures that coins remain protected from damage and wear, allowing owners to maximize the value of their collections. The burgeoning industry surrounding the grading and authentication of coins has become an essential aspect of the modern numismatic landscape. The fascinating tug-of-war exists between the thrill of discovery as individuals come across coins in their daily lives, the need for professional validation of those discoveries, and the marketplace's ebb and flow as the specific demand for collectibles changes. The allure of owning a valuable piece of history ensures continuous interest in the 2015 P. Jefferson Nickel as social media and online sales channels open new avenues for facilitating visibility, creating a gradual yet compelling buzz that continues to excite both seasoned collectors and the merely curious. As we've delved this far into the world of the Jefferson Nickel, it becomes increasingly evident how deeply intertwined these coins are with the very fabric of American history and culture. They provoke introspection, allowing us to witness firsthand the nuances that influence our views on monetary worth and the value of currency, not merely as utilities, but as artifacts steeped in stories, errors, and the unpredictabilities of human interaction. As we contemplate the path ahead for the 2015 P. Nickels, it appears that their journey only begins with their physical inception at the mint. Will prices remain steadfast or escalate as interest in coin collecting rises and more people explore the hidden gems within their pocket change? Predictions about their future values remain speculative, driven by the unpredictability of trends, rarity, collector demand, and the ongoing evolution of interest in physical currency, especially during a time when the world is increasingly captivated by digital means of exchange. The legacy of the coin can be both a representation of historical ties and an investment opportunity, fostering connections between the past and the contemporary, along with a community now buzzing with excitement to unearth treasures from history. The 2015 P. Jefferson nickel is not merely an illustration of American currency, it is emblematic of the often unconsidered stories encapsulated in the coins that are frequently cast aside in favor of their perceived currency value alone. As we explore the broader implications, understanding and appreciating the nuances of the 2015 P. nickel also sheds light on the captivating world of collectible coins that has ebbed and flowed through generations, shaped by shifts in values, interests, and the economic climate. No matter where one stands on the spectrum of coin collecting, be it a fervent enthusiast or a passing curious observer, the 2015 P. nickel serves as a potent reminder that sometimes the most extraordinary stories are hidden in what appears to be mundane and ordinary, just waiting to be discovered. As we conclude our deep dive into the captivating saga of the 2015 P. 5-cent Jefferson nickel, we encourage you to keep your eyes peeled for such treasures, and remember to cherish the rich tapestry of history that each coin carries in its clasps. Whether you have a personal connection to coin collecting or